On September 23rd, 1994, in Blue Springs, Missouri, Christy King's fourth child was still not due for 12 more days. With her husband away on a short business trip, the Kings thought their 3 kids could help out around the house, never once expecting what a highly unusual problem they would be left to handle.
It was 2 weeks before the baby was supposed to be born, and I thought it would happen when she was in the hospital or when my dad was there.
Justin?
Around 6 a.m., Christy sent her younger son to wake up the oldest of the King's 3 children, 12-year-old Randall.
I tried to convince him to go back to bed because she had 2 false alarms, but he said, no, she's really hurting. I could tell she was in lots of pain, and it just blew my mind because usually she's the calm one, but she's the kid and she's yelling and screaming while I had to be the adult.
911, emergency.
My mother's in labor.
How old's your mother?
She's 31.
Okay, how far apart are the pains?
What?
How far apart are the labor pains?
How far apart is it? I don't know. She doesn't know. She needs to come.
Okay, Randall.
Yes?
How old are you?
I'm 12.
12. Okay, the oldest is going to be in that way shortly, okay?
It's coming.
It's coming. Can you see the baby?
Blue Springs police dispatcher Brian Alexander was handling the call.
It was a young boy on the other end, and in the background, the mother is screaming. I was nervous for the caller and for the woman. There's so many things that I was thinking of that could go wrong.
Take the phone as close as you can to your mother, okay?
Okay.
How close are you?
I'm only a couple inches.
Okay, do you see the baby?
Yes.
You can see the baby's head?
Is that the baby's head, Mom? Mom, is that... I don't know.
You don't know?
No, it's all bloody.
The sack hadn't broke yet, and I was thinking, oh man, this is for real, this is really happening. I just wanted my dad to be here or my grandma. I was just a kid, I shouldn't be here delivering a baby.
Okay, Randall, who's there with you besides your mother?
My brother just left.
Okay, how old's your brother?
He's only 8.
Only 8?
I was trying to get an adult there. Maybe I could talk to have him help, but there were no adults in the house. Usually it's tough dealing with a child, but he was very calm. He kept me calm.
Where did he go to?
He went to go open the garage door.
Okay. You had to go turn on the porch light also, okay?
Yeah, it looks like he's coming.
Looks like he's coming.
Yes, because it's getting bigger and it's coming out.
Okay, you can see the baby's head?
No, it's cervix.
Still what?
Cervix.
He was using terms that I didn't think a 12-year-old boy should know about. He said that he could see her cervix, and I didn't know how he knew that.
Get some dry towels, okay? And keep them beside you in case something happens. Don't let her push it, no.
No, Mom, no. My towel's wet. Oh, here it comes.
You can see the baby's head? You see it?
He needs to push. That's the baby's head.
You see the baby's head, right?
Yes, that is. That's it.
Okay, you gotta help her deliver the baby, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
The operator asked me to deliver the baby, and I didn't want to do this because I might hurt the baby, but I had to do it because I was the oldest, and my mom trusted me.
Hold the phone. I gotta get the baby.
Go ahead and go put the phone down.
Hello?
Yes?
Are you guys on your way?
Yes, we're on the way, okay?
Hurry up, please.
Okay.
10-year-old Johanna had taken over the call.
It was just really scary because my dad wasn't there, and my mom was crying, and I've never seen her cry before.
Okay, you gotta calm down, okay?
But nobody's here.
I know they're not there yet, okay? But they'll be there in just a few minutes, all right?
Just hurry up.
Okay, you gotta calm down and listen to me, okay?
I looked down and saw the baby's head, and I saw her cheeks and eyes and mouth. I've never seen anything like it. And then its shoulders were sticking out, and I didn't want to force it out, so I just pulled it out a little more.
Oh, we got the baby. We got the baby.
Is the baby out?
Yes.
Okay, clean the baby's mouth and nose out, okay?
What?
Clean the baby's mouth and nose out.
Okay, Randy. Randy.
Take the baby's out.
Clean the baby's nose and mouth out. Okay. Okay.
Is it breathing?
Now, get a towel and a blanket.
Yes, and wrap the baby in that. No, not pick the baby up. Just leave the baby alone. She
dispatcher told us to clean out the mouth and nose, and I was cleaning it off and it was crying, but then it just stopped crying.
When they told me the baby was blue, I got a big lump in my throat. I knew that brain damage could set in on a baby in minutes.
Clean the mouth out as much as possible. Clean the mouth out as much as possible. The nose and the mouth. Okay, Jim, please slap the bottom of the baby's feet, okay? Have her do that.
I was trying to clean it out, and I tapped it on the back, and some water spewed out, and the baby took a big breath and cried a little, and I just was in shock.
Within 7 minutes, Officer Skip Always got to the scene.
Where's the mom at? My partner and myself immediately went up the stairs, and we were greeted by the girl. And she told us that, help the baby, help the baby.
They're inside? What? They're inside? Yes, they are. They're right here with my mommy. Okay, hang the phone up then. Okay, thank you.
She said thank you and hung up. And I still didn't know at that time if the baby was breathing. I still didn't know.
Hey, John, what do you have?
Paramedic Andy Bowe arrived soon after.
Baby looked a little blue, so started cleaning out the child's nose and mouth.
You're doing good. Yeah.
How you doing? They got the child a little angry at us and got the blood flowing. Okay, we got the cord cut. You want to hold the baby, hon?
Yeah. The baby was born, my mom was holding it, and it looked real good, and I was real happy. And I think how God helped us, because something could have went wrong, but nothing went wrong.
The little 12-year-old boy, he kept saying, I help mom, and the little girls would say, yeah, me too. And it was just great that it was kind of a family thing. I don't think that when I was 12 years old that I would want to take that responsibility. He did a great job.
7-pound baby Brittany and her mother Christy were examined at a local hospital and found to be completely healthy.
I told Randall that he was my hero, that I'm really proud of all of my children. They worked as a team, and they did great. Look
at her.
All right.
I want to stand up.
We had planned to have the kids be in the birthing room with us when the baby was born, and in order for them to do that, they had to take a siblings at birth class. They showed some pretty graphic pictures and showed a film of an actual birth. They were kind of giggly and stuff in a couple of parts, but evidently paid pretty good attention.
Does it feel good, Britt?
I don't think I could deliver the baby without the class or the dispatcher, or I would be clueless.
Randall delivered it, and I was just real proud to see him do that and be brave enough. He's young, but he did a really, really good job.
You're so booty. I was the first one to hold the baby, and it felt real good. I'd like to be an obstetrician. I want to deliver some more babies, because I think I'm pretty good at that.
What? Cabbage Patch.
I love my sister a lot.